Yo, what's good, guys? It's your boy Anime Mag Reviews, and today I have another video for you guys and a pretty interesting theory of what I'm thinking is going to happen as far as the big shattering moment for this arc as far as it involves Asta and even our boy Yami. So just sit back and relax and enjoy the video. Hey guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. I know over here where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States, it is currently snowing and it is probably going to be snowing for like the next 6 hours. So I thought, why not make this video? Because it's been pretty interesting to just think about these theories. And I saw this on Twitter a few days ago. And I think that this is actually what's going to be pretty shattering for our boy Asta. So if you guys don't know, in Black Clover chapter 274 and 75, right now the captains of the Clover Kingdom are involved in this very crucial battle with the Dark Triad and these demons. You see this big, huge, colossal demon right here that we saw our girl Merlin Leona fighting. Well, not girl, like she's a grown woman. Like Merlin Leona, she definitely is a grown woman. You guys see this beautiful artwork here, and she quickly finished this demon. However, this video is not about Merlin Leona and the fight between the captains and the Dark Triad. This is about our boy Asta and the potential effect that this horrible thing, this horrible moment can have on our character as far as what he's going to do in the future. And it actually involves something that we haven't really thought about in this arc so far, because if you guys remember, so far this arc is focused on demons and Asta's relationship with the anti-magic demon, but not necessarily on the anti-magic swords as far as lit swords. And that's something that's kind of been missing so far, I would say, in this arc. In the last arc, we saw it a little bit. I think that Yuki Tabata is pretty interesting. Like, he's showing more about the demons and Asta's relationship with the anti-magic devil, but not necessarily showing the connection that he has with these swords and lit swords, because a lot about these swords we still don't know about. And this one thing that we really just have to acknowledge is that so far in this series, we know more about Asta's anti-magic demon, Libib, than we actually know about the anti-magic swords, and or rather lit swords is really what I want to say. And that's something that's actually pretty amazing and shocking just to think about, because we know that the anti-magic demon is a pretty powerful entity, and we certainly know that the anti-magic demon will become more powerful as the series goes further into the story that Yuki Tabata really wants to create. However, he does need the anti-magic swords to funnel his power, and that is what I'm really going to be talking about, is that the shocking truth about the anti-magic swords, especially the demon destroyer sword. And actually, the elf that inhabited Ghosh's body has said that isn't it convenient to have a power that sets something up as if it never existed, or basically as if it never happened? Do you think that exists? And that is when Ghosh is giving this eerie warning to Asta, is that if you remember nothing else, keep that in mind. Actions come with consequences. There's no getting around that. And it was after that our boy Asta had, I guess we can say, exorcised the demonic spirit. I'm just joking, guys. The elven spirit from Ghosh's body and also from his sister's body. And that's when our boy Asta has said, yeah. However, I don't really think that he really thought about that. And that's the one main thing that we just have to really just keep into our minds here, is that the anti-magic swords within themselves are extremely powerful, almost as powerful as the anti-magic demon, if not more powerful, because of the abilities that they possess at the moment. However, we jump to this week's chapter, or at least this past week's chapter, and we see that Noct has a shocking confession here that if the plan doesn't work, if they cannot defeat the Dark Triad, then Asta's anti-magic is going to have to be used to destroy the Tree of Qliphoth itself, because obviously the Tree of Qliphoth is magic, or at least has some type of foundation in magic. It's not an actual physical tree, but it does have some magical properties, and the anti-magic should destroy it. However, in that process, William and Yami will die. Noct is not being his creepy self here, like kind of just being a pessimist. He's just being a realist, in that he knows for a fact that if, again, their plan does not work to destroy the Dark Triad, Asta is going to have to use his anti-magic to destroy the tree. However, it is going to kill Yami and William. And how horrible would this be just for our boy Asta? And we just have to remember, like, this plan is very hard to just enact in the first place. The Dark Triad is extremely powerful. We include Xenon, Dante, and Vonica. There's no telling how powerful Dante is just because of the upgrades that he received from the scientist Morris. Also, our boy Xenon has never been shown to go 80%. However, he can do it as well. And our girl Vonica, it really wouldn't surprise me if she could go 80% as well. So that would essentially stalemate the Clover Kingdom captains because it takes a long time to defeat these extremely powerful possessed Dark Triad members. This is not something that they could just do right away. And I think that, to be honest with you guys, the real plan for our boy Noct is to just hold off the Dark Triad until Asta gets there so he can destroy the Tree of Qliphoth. And it really wouldn't surprise me if Noct is lying to the other captains and the other Clover Kingdom Magic Knights, because I think even Noct just knows that there's just no way that they can defeat them outright. The Dark Triad is extremely powerful. You know, it's clear as day. However, the other captains, they just don't know this. Noct has had experience with the Dark Triad, and Asta doesn't really know this because Asta, although he is a great character, there's some type of, I would say, a naive part of him in this plan. Noct is willing to do anything possible to save humanity. And to be honest with you guys, I think that Noct really has a good point right here, because the Clover Kingdom Knights, or rather the Clover Kingdom captains, they are battle-hardened individuals, but just the thought of one of them killing their own would just bother them to some extent. I would even say for Leona does have a soft side. She was clearly bothered by the death of Acer, and she would obviously be bothered by the death of Yami. Not necessarily as much as Charlotte or some of the other captains, but even still, it would kind of cause her to just hesitate a little bit. And I think for our boy Asta, this would just be a game changer for him in terms of his mentality. The fact that he could have played a hand in killing Yami, and Asta would just know this. And don't forget, guys, Julius still has the theory that Asta will die. I think that the part of Asta that will die is the character that we just know now. If he is playing a role in Yami's death, or Yami being seriously injured, or even if I think for William, like if William died, I think that would just bother Asta to a whole nother level. But that is my prediction, and hopefully, I don't know, guys, I kind of want it to come true. It's something that I think would change Asta just for the better. However, I don't want Yami to die. Yami is our boy. He is an amazing character. William, I don't really care about William. I think William's definitely going to run past his time limit for how much he needs to be in this manga, and he will just be a wonderful sacrifice. But that does it for me today, guys. Watch out for the Black Clover chapter 276 spoiler video. It's going to be dropping tonight at whatever time the leaks actually drop in the first place. Hopefully they'll come out like at 4 o'clock in the morning. And as always, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're new. Also hit the like button and comment down below and tell me what you guys think about this theory. I know sometimes I make some crazy theories, but this one I definitely think is going to happen. I'm probably about 70% sure. But anyway, that does it for me. Make sure you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.